Good morning, I'm Deacon Greg Donaldson, and this is your daily reflection for Wednesday of the 12th week of Ordinary Time. Now, parents, I've got a question to you. What is most important as a parent when it comes to your children? Number one, that your kids are happy. Number two, how your kids achieve. Or number three, how about if they're kind to others? Now, according to Harvard, a new study that was done, 80% of children that took part in it feel that their parents are more concerned with their happiness and their achievement than they are for showing concern for others. Most of the kids that participated agreed that their parents seemed to care more about their grades than being part of a caring community. Now, this might be a good indication that the parents may be focusing on the wrong things. Now, don't get me wrong, I believe in high achievement, and I do want my kids to be happy. But shouldn't our ultimate goal be that we're raising kids who love God and love others? Now, according to scientific evidence, kindness makes you healthier and happier. In fact, in his book, The 5 Side Effects of Kindness, David Hamilton explains that kindness literally changes the brain and impacts our heart and our immune system. It seems to be an antidote for depression and even have something for adults as well. It slows the aging process. Wouldn't you want that for your kids and yourself? Isn't this what Jesus was talking about in yesterday's gospel, reading from the 7th chapter of Matthew, when he gave us the golden rule? I can still hear my grandmother saying over and over again, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you." Now, in today's readings, Jesus builds on that when he says, "A tree is known by its fruits." These fruits of the Spirit, help us stay close to Jesus, which helps us find good fruits in ourselves and in others. It also can help us avoid the false prophets and their teachings. In fact, the saint of the day, Irenaeus, worked to help the church distinguish false teachings from those Christ is calling us to. And one of the fruits of the spirits that Jesus is calling us to is kindness. So if you want to become a kind person or raise kids that are kind, we have to model it. We have to value it. We have to celebrate it. So let me share with you how we can accomplish all three of these by practicing what are called RACs, Random Acts of Kindness. I want you to make sure that you're aware of our new middle school program here at Christ the King called Crossroads. The reason I bring this up is that at our last get-together in April, I challenged all of them, the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, to commit to random acts of kindness each day of the summer. So now I'm not sure if any of them have taken me up on this challenge or not, but if they haven't, it's not too late to start. Now here's some good ideas for them and for the whole family to do around the pool or the next time you go shopping, or even if they want to stay in the house all day, because you can always commit random acts of kindness. Now here's the list that I gave them during my Crossroads talk. Number 1, let the person behind you go ahead of you if you're at the grocery store, especially if they only have 1 or 2 items or they seem to be in a hurry. Number 2, send a card to a loved one. Grandparents love this one, especially if they're in a nursing home or if they live alone. Babysit for a single mother for free. This can even count for confirmation hours as long as they're not getting paid for it. Now write your siblings a note about how much you appreciate them, especially if they don't live with you any longer. Leave a thank you note in the mailbox for the mailman. Hold the door open for someone. It's always a good idea to teach them to run ahead and grab a door for someone. What about do a chore when you're not asked? That's always a mom's favorite. Call elderly relatives, especially grandparents. Now I could go on, but you get the point. As my granny used to say, a little kindness can go a long way. So my challenge to you and your family is to model, to value, and to celebrate kindness by completing at least one random act of kindness today and each day this summer. So today, go out and change the world, one random act of kindness at a time.